It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Run it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be brought down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They'll kick it away here.
The return team gives him plenty of room to be able to work. He's got a lot of positive yards. He's going to set his own offense with good field position, but instead he loses the ball and costs his team in the end.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Georgia Tech as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
That's a great play. Defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized a heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here or the defense come up with a stop? They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Yellow Jackets line it up with first and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. The gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. So contact on the throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. The back's got it. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And it's caught. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive.
He's in the clear. Brody heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Add 6 more points to the total. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To the air, it's Kromenhoek. The sure hands, it's Wilson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled, but first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. When they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
We need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Okay, 2nd and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Mississippi State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. There's the handoff. A quick juke. As the 1st down is still going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Stockton. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out out of this rhythm.
The receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Yellow Jackets trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having...
Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. On the move now. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. first play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
What a catch! A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
He escapes the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And this time it's complete. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, it means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run the option. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Pass caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get
deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's King. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go through 2 here, trying to tie the game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Here comes a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackle. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll use the ground game here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's going to hand this off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Need to pick up something here on 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. To throw, it's King. Moves out of the pocket. Going to scramble now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead now in the fourth quarter of this semifinal showdown.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stockton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. It's the grab. It's Powell. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on second down. Nice grab. It's Powell. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27th. Chewing clock with the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Mississippi State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They finish off the scoring drive. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk, you practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
National championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover it.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Looking for his back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
And Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers. For no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grinding away on the ground.
Yeah, they try to run the football here. They're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Fighting him off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets